it's Wardy Zoo here, and today we've got the Dark Samurai Siege test. We're going to see how he does. The Holy Heroes just started a couple 3 hours ago. I implore you all to make sure you get one of these, even if you're early a game. Get one, put it in storage, leave it for now. It is an AoE cleave. I don't really see any use for it anywhere in PvE. It is a very squishy unit. It only has a basic point of 8730 and defense of 483. So, it is a squishy unit. Of course, if it gets its passive up, and as you know, it has this Sword of Supreme Skywolf, which will put a shield on you, you're going to have a bit more durability. But in reality, it's not a durable unit. You're really going to use this unit in the first turn cleave. And the thing I like about this unit, straight off the bat, is obviously it's element neutral. So if you get enough critical rate on it and you pair it well, it's going to do a lot of damage. I have 100% crit rate on mine. I know it says 90% here, but obviously we have artifacts nowadays. You have to look into the artifacts to see the true potential of the monster. And if you see here, I've got this lovely attack artifact on it. Crit damage, and crit damage on skill 1, 2, and 4, and with crit rate of 11%. Obviously that puts me over at 101% or 100%. It's a lovely build. I've got him pretty fast. I'd like to have a little bit more speed on him. He's on attack, crit, direct damage, attack. But there's some grinds for me to make him faster. Again, I got this rune just yesterday, and it triple rolled onto speed, which is lovely. With a grind, it's going to be 23 or 24. And here we've got an ungrinded speed, and here we've got an ungrinded speed of 20 crit rate as well. So, there's the potential there for another 12 speed, just like that, minimum 12 to 16 speed, just on them 3 runes. So yeah, and here we've got the crit damage with a nice bit of hit point. Not that it has huge benefits for him, but it just makes him at least a tiny bit durable. What I want to do is we're going to give him a little test. I would like to test him in guild. We're at the moment with semi-farming, so the guilds are a little bit, we've got a lot of this, but I do know where they are. There's one here, so we can go straight into this. And this is perfect, because I just want to Tiana cleave it and use him. So exactly what we'll do, we'll just Tiana cleave it. There we go. Here we'll make quick work of that. We're not really worried about the second fight. We'll just get rid of it, and let's see what sort of damage he does on these units. So I'm hoping to one-shot the whole lot. Can't see why I wouldn't. No real monsters, real ruins, but I didn't really expect real ruins just to get the first turn. And we broke 2 defences, and then we'll pick up the third, we'll take the speed down, and we'll see what happens, especially on them 2 shacks. It's 21, 21. Beautiful. 40k damage. Speed it back up, and job done. Yeah, not bad on the first test. It's not like ridiculously good. I don't know why I've done that. He'll probably do illusion. No, he won't do illusion because there'll be no damage. So hopefully he'll just do his second Jameer. Right. He's a baddie ruined anyway. Oh, he's done illusion of time anyway. None of that matters. We'll reset that. Sure. Probably take this out. It's not really got that. Looks a bit more defense based. A lot of Arads and Jameers are defense based, so it's not hard to kill them off. Right, hurry up! I don't want to do this. Is boring. Yeah, there we go. We'll see if we find any more. We'll try a couple more cleaves. We'll try one with just an attack buff and see how he does without the Galley Tiana, because Galley Tiana is obviously not for everyone. So here what we could do is we could do a much more free to play friendly. So everybody has access to a Megan. You'll summon a Megan at some point, no matter what. And the Sam is there. And then we need, I suppose a guild leader, speed leaders are normally fours or more, aren't they? So we'll just go the same. Most of you should, it's more friendly, I didn't say it's 100%. Most of you should have got a command. No, now maybe you haven't got one yet, but between that and Gaddy, they're not free to play per se, but they are reasonably free to play units, aren't they? Here on the second one, we'll just go for a quick cleave again. Let's see what damage we can do. So this is going to be just a speed buff this time, which we've got there. We'll take the come down a bit. We procced, nice, and then we're going to see what damage that does. 20,000. Not too shabby, really. Not bad at all. I mean, this is a pretty decent set he's got on him. But we're going to take him into arena in a minute, and we'll see what he's like in arena, because that's going to be really where he's going to shine. You're looking at him to be cleave in higher up, or you know, maybe not even higher up, but he's sort of conqueror level. I suppose you'd even use him fighter level if you've got the right mix, a stripper. Maybe you can do it with just an attack buff for him and a Lushen or something. I'm not too sure. We'll have a little test. And here we've got one more. And we're going to put him there, and we'll do that for one more test there. Top one, we're just going to go straight in. We're just going to get rid of it so we can move on and try him in arena. So there's one other place I would like to try, and we're going to get rid of any of them block beneficials, which is what we don't want. Of course, we'll get straight rid of the Wind Panda, because that's defense break. Since defense break's gone, you're really just laughing. These ruins are not well. These monsters are very, very badly ruined. But there's only so much we can do. I mean, normally we're actually higher up on a Saturday, but we're just not messing. We're just trying to get our balance right at the minute, because we were going too high, and we were end up like with G2 guilds, and half our guild just can't even come close to dealing with that. I don't want to deal with that myself. So we, we're trying to find that balance of just finding G1, like a lower G1, 8-9% sort of thing. Right, so here we go again. We're going to give a nice little defense break. We got 2 out of 3. And here we go again. We'll slow it down again. And let's see the damage. Boom, boom. Again, 2 lots of 20. Can't go wrong. The only thing is you're banking on that defense break, aren't you? Without a defense break, the damage is not going to be particularly good, is it? It's not enough to... Right, at the moment, sorry, we are 2000th. We are currently like right in the middle of Conqueror 2. So we can see as we go down the list what we might be able to work it on. I mean, we can give it a go here, can't we? I do believe we can. I think we can go with, we could go a little bit more free to play friendly. Obviously Tiana is not free to, no, we can go for, there's no point with the Tiana. So what we'll do here is we'll take the Megan, and then we'll go Amir, which everyone has access to. Then we'll go Lushen, which most of you should have. Obviously, there'll be the odd person that doesn't have it yet. I apologise. And then we'll go Dark Sam. And we'll just go full damage burst and see what sort of damage they can do. If the Iris sort of hits us back and starts stunning us. With slow-mo here, so he's going to go first. So he's hitting. Nowhere near enough damage there, isn't it? That is definitely going to be a... I think we should see if we can get the stun. Nice stun on the Iris. And then Lushen stealing the show. Yeah, no. You can't use him without Gallium. That's not going to work. We just saw the damage with a high defense-based monster like Paladin. That was 5,000 twice, 10,000. These are going to have 30, 40,000. That isn't even fluff damage. That is definitely not going to work. So, yeah, he's going to have to be used in a... So here, yeah, he has to be used in a cleave. So here we can go like this. And my Raki will go first, for instance. So this might be a good test for his ability again. I mean, it's good damage. It's good damage. It's an AoE, so you can't moan. But again, it's not breathtaking damage, is it? Let's face it. It is definitely based on a... He's definitely going to be based on a Galley Tiana cleave, isn't he? And there's still better... And I've got like the likes of Zaros. So Zaros is going to have a lot more kit there. So as we see here, we're going to push that back, see what we can do. Tick to view. I think with a double slash, I think we can get rid of boom, boom. Oh, the first one didn't get rid. That is a pity. And now we're healed up again. We might lose this one. Where if I'd have taken a Luscian or, you know, a Zaros, this problem would have probably already been solved. She has time to get, I got the heal back up again, daydream back up again, put me to sleep, put me to sleep. Can't see any way back in this. Oh, this is good because then we can retest this without the Sam and see what the, you know, what the real difference is. I mean, these guys are proccing like crazy. Can we get the defense break? We can. So then we'll try the Supreme Sword. Let's see what sort of damage this hits for. 24. Yeah, not too bad. We've definitely lost this one. That was underwhelming, wasn't it? Underwhelming at best. So if we go that and that wasn't... If we look at that team and we take this out and we, for instance, try another free-to-play unit and we'll put Amir in. So these are 2 units that are attainable. For argument's sake, let's see where we go. Because Amir's pretty much like elemental neutral as well, because there's no fire here, so it's a fair test. He's going to crit on most of his hits. His runes aren't quite as good. And then we'll see the difference. So we're going to make attack here. Same sort of about 28,000 again, but we'll see how he... here we go. We'll see how he compares. He's got a second AoE there as well, hasn't he? So we're going to trigger the... These Tianas are a pain in the... Triana's an absolute hideous monster, aren't they? Let's go for the crit. So either way, this was not an easy match to do with these. But as you see, we're going to hit the first, and here, because it's speed based, 18,000 on the first. You know, it was just a better unit for the job, wasn't it? If we can get a defense break in again, no. But if I say it's for a second we get a defense break, I can't see us not taking this. If we can just get that little note. Okay, we're going to go again. So yeah, I've seen people that have... Let's see if we can get stun. I can't get one defense break on this one that say they've used him in kill. Right, okay. So they've used him high up in arena, but I can't see it. Not now. Maybe back in the day. Maybe a couple of years ago people that had him. But that was underwhelming, like really underwhelming, that I won't use him. I thought I was going to use him in my arena, but no, I won't. The only thing I want to try him in is... Oh, I've done my Tartarus for the day, haven't I? Yeah, I was going to use him. I was going to see him Tartarus, not Tartarus, the main guy, bad guy at the end, the boss. Just I was going to use him in Tartarus and sort of like explode and rescue and that, and because of the AoE damage, see how he gets on with like clearing them waves, because they're a little bit easier. But no, I couldn't. Oh, that is... Again, we'll go back onto him. That is a test done, so I'm very tired. It's late at night here, but I want to get a little test out for him. If you look at my runes here, he has 2,500 attack, 100% crit rate, and 100. I know the crit damage could be higher on rage. I know it could hit a bit higher. If you get him on a better rage set, I guess with like maybe 210 damage, maybe I can try that at some point. But I can't imagine him being deserving of one of my very best rage sets, if we're going to be honest, because that's what we're looking at. We're looking at putting him on a really good rage set for him to stand out, and there's just going to be better monsters to put that on, isn't there? I'm a little bit disappointed, I've got to be honest. I mean, he is fun, and he is an AoE with neutral element, but 40,000 is okay. Decent, yeah, it's decent, but there's the whole setup for that. That's the strip and the defense break into that. When obviously you've got the likes of a Lushan, that will just, I know it's hard. When AoE, you're always comparing to Lushan, which I know is a pain. But Lushan is just one simple attack buff, off he goes. There he is, a decent Lushan now, especially with artifacts. You can quite easily hit for anywhere between, 10k a card and 13k a card. So he's going to be hitting 30 to 40,000 anyway, and not needing a setup. And let's face it, we all know what Galleon's like on a setup. He can quite often, miss at least one of the defense breaks. And if you haven't got a Tiana, then you're going to have to, if you're lucky enough to have like a Chiru or something, again, there's always, or a Triton or whatever you might have, there's always that chance that they're not even going to strip all the monsters. So Tiana's the only one that's got that 100% irresistible strip. So yeah, he requires a lot of setup, but I would say he's a little bit dated, like all the Sams are. Oh, it's a pity, I was really looking forward to him. But after this, I was going to be thinking, what can I honestly do with him with the monster I've got and the people that are going to use this monster, because he is, I can't see where else he can be used. Just without the durability and the rifts and stuff, he's not going to cause anyone near damage. He's not, you just use a Crow or something, don't you, in the rifts, because, you can make Crow a little bit more tanky and hit for so much more damage in the groggy state and that. So realistically, you're thinking, well, where else are you going to use him? If you've got any ideas, guys, of where he can be used, please let me know. But as a PvP unit, a little underwhelming. Sorry, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be back soon with the next one. Woody out.